Today on this super short Total Dogshit, should we have a different name for these little things?
Total dog piss.
Little nuggets.
Little
Little dog nuggets. So we're going to do this thing where if some of us go see a new movie that's in theaters, then whoever sees it's just going to do a quick 10, 20 minute
little mini-sodes.
Mini review. And me and Allie went and saw Send Help because Harry made us. He was like, I'm going to go see it. We should do a little mini-up on it. And
he was like, I'm going to go see Send Help.
You going to see it, Chad? I'm like, I didn't really plan on it. He's like, well, it's Sam Raimi. You should. It'll be good. And it'll be fun to do a mini episode. And then he's like, I'm going to see it this weekend, so you better see it. And then he didn't see it.
And then Justin was like, I don't have time. And then Harry was like, yeah, I didn't have time.
Yeah, but after the fact.
So here we are, just the two of us.
Send Help.
Send Help.
Directed by Sam Raimi.
All right, I have questions about the director because apparently now that I've seen stuff on social media because they're collecting all my data. Do you say data or data? Are you a data guy or a data guy?
I think I switch it up.
Oh, okay. You say coupon or coupon?
Okay, I said it earlier today.
Oh.
At HEB because
I'm jealous you have a HEB.
I got it from there. It was hanging on the shelf next to the thing I bought, right? Mm-hmm. And then when I went to ring it up, it said it was expired. And so I asked the guy, I was like, hey, I got this coupon. Yeah, I said coupon. And it says it expired, but it was, hanging up. And he's like, yeah, no worries. And just typed in his little code. And I said, thanks. The coupon works.
In the city, Chad got a coupon. I think I normally say coupon. Coupon.
Do you have any gray coupon?
You don't have to. All right, fire it up in the chat. Let us know if you say coupon or coupon.
Wait, what was your question?
My question was, since Instagram is collecting all my data, I've now been getting Send Help info. Mm-hmm. And this was like the glorious return of this director, yeah? Yeah,
so when I saw the trailers, I didn't know he directed it. So I was like, that kind of looks dumb. And then I found out he directed it, and I'm like, oh, sometimes it's intentionally a little bit silly or goofy. He has a particular style. He did the most recent Doctor Strange, which I did not care for, but I didn't really lay that on him.
Is Doctor Strange a superhero thing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not into that.
But he did, he tends to have like this sort of wonky, somewhat goofy style, but mixed with horror and sometimes gore. And he's done...
What else has he done?
Evil Dead, which you probably don't know. He did the first, the Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire.
Oh.
He's done something called The Gift. He's done Drag Me to Hell.
I don't know any of these. I wish I would have known that he's got kind of like a silly style before I watched it.
Because it was too silly?
I just wasn't ready. I guess I was hungry for... I had a craving for like just a creepy, uncomfortable thriller. That's what I've been looking for lately. And I was really stoked about this because I thought it was going to be maybe some like kind of Misery type of vibes. Mm-hmm. But I was not expecting the silly.
The trailer did not. The trailer gave me silly vibes, which is why I didn't want to see it.
I think I need to I feel like I saw a trailer. I feel like I need to rewatch the trailer now that I've seen the movie and see how I feel about it.
It had some elements of Misery, but I watched that recently, and that's much more creepy, eerie, slow. Mm-hmm. This is like sort of in your face with everything.
Yeah. I feel like I could go for an in your face mixed with more creepy.
So I liked it more than I thought I would. And I think that's largely due to...
Yeah, Chad said, "Oh, Harry I dragged myself to this movie."
Yeah, at like 10:30 on Sunday because I
4
thought...
movies a week for free.
10:30 on Sunday because I thought we were going to record this on Monday and everyone was seeing it, but turns out no, they weren't. And so I did drag myself because I didn't want to go. I was tired. I wanted to see it, but I didn't want to go then. And then I had to go then, and then I didn't have to go then. So I was annoyed. but I ended up enjoying it quite a bit because Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien were really, really good in it.
Yeah. Rachel McAdams, she's insane.
She's so good.
Like, all right, we won't get into spoilies yet, but even the beginning of her character, like from the jump, she's a very believable, like annoying, uncomfy, like awkward person. She was a frumpalicious.
Mm-hmm.
Her milkshake brought all the frumps. Her lovely lady frumps. I don't know. There's a song in there somewhere.
But she still managed to be very pretty.
Yeah, even with that glob of mayonnaise on the corner of her mouth.
Yeah.
God, that bothered me.
So
I was so unhappy about that.
Her character, she like comes into her own over the course of the film.
Yeah.
And both of them are sort of caricatures. Like they're very exaggerated, especially the douche boss.
Yeah, like that was one of my notes is I could use a whole lot more subtlety. Like, and now that I know that that's more like his style, I just feel like sometimes movies tell us too much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't let me be smart. Like there was a lot of I don't know how to do this without giving stuff away. Should we give a quick review, like an overall, and then move into the spoilies?
Rachel McAdams has a job. She has a boss. She does a lot of work for them, and she doesn't get any credit ever. Her boss is a douche. He's a new boss. The first boss dies. He's the son, takes over. He doesn't like her because she is gross. She lives alone, and she gets passed over on a promotion to vice president because she doesn't have the people skills really to do that job.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah.
And then, but then they're like, we're going to take you on this business trip to Thailand or Hong Kong or something because it's a big deal and we need you there. But really, he just was going to have her train the other guy on the stuff to do. Plane goes down. Plane crashes. Only two that survive are her and her boss. And
this is like major spoilers.
But that's all in the trailer. Like the whole trailer is about them being deserted on an island.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess that's true. Yeah.
How do you think they got butts in the seats?
Yeah. All right, butts and seats. All right.
So
we could call this turds and seats.
Yeah, she knows how to survive. They showed us that she's read survival books and has camped and stuff before. So that means she's good at this stuff. And so he doesn't know how to survive. So without her, I don't know if he'll make it. Why don't you take it from here? Because I'm sort of forgetting.
So basically, without giving spoilies, the rest of the shit that's given away in the trailer already is that they have to survive, the two of them, and so the dynamic of their relationship changes. And she obviously has a little more power over him now because she reads all the survival books.
Mm-hmm.
So the rest of the film is like the unfolding of them on the island. Are they going to get saved? Blah, 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 blah.
The messaging I thought was kind of both on the nose and dated. Like this doesn't seem like pressing anymore.
Well, the way that they did it didn't feel pressing.
Yeah.
So overall, if you don't want spoilers, as an overall review, should you go see it? I think so.
I thought it was fun and very, very flawed, but I enjoyed seeing it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not going to get a lot of argument probably in this episode because it seems like we're on the same page. So now from here on out, you're probably going to get spoilies. So if you don't want spoilies, kick rocks. So starting from the jump real quick, it really bothered me how much they needed to tell us that she was into survival.
Otherwise, if she were surviving, we'd be like, how'd she learn all this?
But they could have told me with one book and like one little she loves the show Survivor. Not the whole beginning is B-roll of all the survivalist books she reads. I didn't need all that.
Yeah, I mean, it felt very like, let's just lay this out and get this out there.
Because we don't have time for them to figure it out.
Yeah.
I want a movie where I have to like, oh, maybe
she's a survivor. I did like the shout out to Survivor though.
Yes, of course.
But it's all very over the top.
This is where we need Justin and Harry. Chad, you're here. This is where we need Justin and Harry because they'd be doing Boston Rob right now.
Today on Survivor.
Nope. Justin always starts it with a noise.
You're gonna kill your boss or not.
Free lunches on There's no free lunches on the game of Survivor. I can't do it.
And there's not. He was having a hard time surviving without her, so he needed
no
her.
free lunches. Well, first, before that, they're on the plane, and it's over the top. So if you're not expecting over the top, they're not going to pull up a laptop and make fun of her Survivor submission episode
it's all very
right
over
in
the
front
top.
of her.
Yeah, that was kind of silly. The plane crashes, and there's so much CGI in this film.
So much CGI.
That every time it relied on that, it kind of just like, I kind of just went, okay. At some point, I had to just accept it and try to enjoy that. But I did not like it. It was funny when like the guy was smashing against the side of the window.
I thought that part was funny, but it didn't prepare me for later CGI, like the boar on the island.
So the boar, when the blood's getting all over her, I'm like, yes, I want more of this, but without the cartoon.
Without the CGI boar.
Yes, I want more of the blood splattering and the like visceral screaming and all that.
Yeah.
I also found it to be super funny. I was laughing to myself quite a few times.
For the most chunk of the movie, for the chunkiest part of the movie, I was confused about the tone because I didn't know this director and I didn't know if it was supposed to be funny. And I was like, man, I really thought I was going to get like a uncomfy thriller. Yeah. So the CGI really threw me off. I could have done more in the direction of the blood because I did like when she came back and she was covered and she was like, you ever hunt? I think I like it. That was cool.
And then she's like throwing up in his mouth and giving him CPR.
That was disgusting.
Yeah. Stuff like that I like.
Yeah.
The jump scare with that zombie monster was kind of not necessary, but I was like, okay, that's kind of cute, I guess.
Cute. Put a picture of her up there.
Yeah.
She's cute.
No, she's not. Well, she was before she was a zombie creature, but I meant the little Sam Raimi touches here and there. He does like a lot of those weird.
You heard it here first, Chad. Like zombie
kind of angles or shots, like close-ups. That's of awkward things, you know.
Yeah, they were like when she had the mayonnaise on her mouth.
Yeah, it was right up there. So they're surviving. He's relying
Nobody
on
told her ass she had
They
mayonnaise on her mouth.
But then he tries to. It's kind of this back and forth throughout the film of who's lying, like what's he doing here? Is he trying to? He wants to get away, obviously, and go back home. She doesn't. She wants to stay there because this is her and her element, and she has the upper hand on her boss. So she like lets the opportunity to get rescued go by because she sees a boat and she's like, not yet. Because she wants to keep him there because she's a psycho.
Yeah, and I feel like she did a cool job of getting loonier as time went on. Because when she was like, not yet, I was like, oh, she's just absolutely bananas. Which is why I thought, what dum-dum even promised her she could be the VP? Because she does not have the people skills for it.
The
company promised it.
Yeah,
I know
dad.
he did, but I wasn't actually asking like who. I'm like, who is this dummy? Because she didn't.
knows her shit. She's like a savant.
Yeah, she can be a savant, but that doesn't mean she's fit for the role of a VP.
That's not your call to make. He's the owner of the company.
Not my call to make.
Harry,
Sorry.
make sure you either boost the audio or subtitle Steve.
You just flipped me off and left.
So I wanted more. So there were a couple moments where they're sort of bonding, and I wanted there to be more of that because that was kind of interesting and nice. Like, okay, now where does that mean this will go? This like tension between them.
Not even in a way that like they would have a relationship, because I think that would have been silly to play into earlier, but just like the learning about each other.
He reveals that he was ignored by his dad and abused by his mom. She reveals that she could be partly responsible for her husband's death. We don't exactly know how much of the truth she's telling, but basically her husband was either abusive or something to her. She doesn't quite tell us what it was, but she said that he used to drink a lot and she would hide his keys, but one night he did something unforgivable, and so she let him have his keys and poured him his last drink. He gets in an accident and dies. So she basically helped her husband drink and drive, and he got in an accident and died.
Which I like the idea that they left it kind of open to interp if she had more to do with it or if she was telling the truth. Because at that point I was like, I don't believe you. And I liked that he was like, as mom would say, sus about that.
And it's one of those things where morally it's like it is this sort of tricky, ambiguous kind of thing. Ambiguous. I'm tired.
Everybody pause. Chad, you can't be tired when we film at 9 and when we film at 7.
Yes, I can. We got to do a better time.
It's ambiguous.
I'm cutting that out.
You're not editing this.
Oh, man,
Harry, leave it in. Harry. It's ambiguous.
But that's like the only ambiguous thing in this whole film. Because I saw the twist coming a mile away. As soon as she takes him up to this mountain after his leg heals a little bit, his legs hurt, so he can't do much. And she's like, see those X-shaped boulders over there? Don't go past there because there's thorns
It's
and shit.
bad
You better
stuff.
not go over there.
You will scratch your skin clean off.
So I'm like, okay, something's over there.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. But the fiance of the guy comes to the island, finds them.
With one dude in a boat and happens upon the right beach on the right island.
But she dies because Rachel McAdams makes them take this treacherous path and then pushes them off.
Yeets her off the cliff.
Yeah. The twist, which wasn't really a twist because it was too obvious, was that they're not on a deserted island. There's a house over there.
But I've seen this in a movie already recently. What
Triangle
movie
of
was this in?
Sadness.
Okay, that's what I was thinking it was. I was like,
spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, Triangle of Sadness. The craziest movie mom has ever seen.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, but we watched that movie, zero interest in it whatsoever. We turned it off. Not good. And then Chad was like, I can't believe you guys didn't like that movie. You got to rewatch it. So mom rewatches it at the behest of Chad.
No, you guys didn't finish it.
Yeah, we turned it off. That's what I said. We turned it off. And then you're like, I can't believe you guys didn't like it enough to finish it, blah, blah, blah. I really thought you guys would like it. Then mom watched it by herself because Chad said, oh, you guys would like it. And then all of a sudden she's chirping a different chirp and says, that is the craziest movie I have ever seen. It's not.
It's pretty crazy. The trailer for that gives away the whole goddamn movie, though. So.
I didn't see the trailer beforehand, so I had no idea, and I still don't think it's the craziest movie I've ever seen. Have you seen the original Exorcist? It's crazy.
Yeah. But, okay, so this movie pretty much just rips off that movie. There was nothing super original about this movie.
So I was bummed about that.
She's been surviving, but she's also been, like, surviving by staying in this house and finding a knife and eating food from the fridge.
Her eating noises almost sent me over the... Her eating noises almost yeeted me off the cliff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what can we say about this?
I'm very torn about it. I liked the ending. I think the ending maybe almost won me back, but then if I start having too many questions, then I'm like, no. Because they didn't want to go back to the island and see if there were any other survivors or anything. Then they would have found like, what did she clean up the crime scene in the house?
I'm sure she did. She probably had a ton of time. She kills him.
Yeah, he tries. He's like, we're in love. I'll stay on this island with you forever. And she's like, really? And he's like, no, bitch. So she kills him.
Well, he tried killing her too. He tried killing her a couple times. There's one time where he fed her some poisonous berries, and he had secretly building a raft for himself, and he like poisons her, and then tries to get out, but he gets wrecked by waves. And
I experienced a level of disappointment that she didn't really cut his twig and berries off.
Yeah, I was hoping
like
she was cutting his dingle off
because she's getting back at him for the poisoning, and she like puts his nervous system into some mesh with some other poisonous stuff. And she's like, I'm cutting off your jingle jangle. And then it's just a rat.
Yeah.
Which the rat didn't deserve that. His balls did.
And that's been done in other movies too.
So.
But, okay, so there is something about this movie that is enjoyable though.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
No, it's fun, and also Rachel McAdams' performance in this, I feel like, makes it worth watching.
She is so good. Like I know she's good, but I always it's not that I'm surprised to see her be so good. It's just I just don't think she gets enough credit, and
the range of her roles is absolutely insane. Like compare this to Regina George. That's crazy.
Is that Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so she was great. She brings a lot of. She can be over the top when she needs to, but then she has these moments of like just these like subtle sadnesses or things in her eyes that she does. I don't know. She's just really, really good. And I think with a lesser actor, this would have been in a movie that I did not like.
I agree.
He was good too. It seemed like they were both having fun doing it.
Yeah, he was good, but a little he got outshined a little bit. Because she was so good.
He was good in a more sort of not over the top, but he was good with that having fun with the douchey boss character version. But then there were times when it's like he brought some humanity to it.
Yeah, but even trying to sink into the vibe of the movie when they're deserted on an island, he's still like, "You work for me." I was like, "Dude, come on."
Yeah.
We're not going to probably be talking about this when we're trying to not die. But I don't know. I've never been in a plane crash, so who am I to say?
I want to watch Castaway again.
The Grey's Anatomy characters just had a totally different experience on their plane crash, so that's all I really know. Have you ever watched Grey's Anatomy?
No.
They've been through so much. They've been through like plane crashes, a gunman in the hospital, like more trauma than a human ever would really experience.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Well, it is.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting.
I was wondering while watching it if it was going to be like you knew of the director and you thought the whole thing was great because this is the style that you expect or something, but I was very, very torn.
I'm not like a Sam Raimi fanboy or anything. When he does his thing and does it well, it's really fun and awesome. But then it's like he gets stuck in Marvel world, and I'm like, this movie sucks.
Did you give all your fanboy to Jurgen Lampshademos or whatever his name is?
No, he is really good though.
Begonia was good.
I liked Poor Things better.
Yeah, Poor Things was trash. Poor Things will put you in the Epstein files.
Too much CGI, less CGI, more. What did I say earlier? Ambiguous.
Ambiguous. More ambiguosity.
More ambiguosity, less CGI, more creepy tension. I wanted more physical like practical kind of gore elements or like visceral
Yeah.
things.
I think
And
that's why I
also-
said I was hoping it'd be more like Misery, because that movie is so, in certain parts, so uncomfortable that you're almost like, I need this to be over.
I wanted it to be more uncomfortable
Yeah.
in an eerie way and
Yeah.
not just a CGI gore way.
Yep.
Yep. But that's about it. You should go see it, I guess, if you got an AMC pass.
No, okay. So Chad doesn't think you should spend dollars on it, which I did because I do not have an AMC pass.
If you want a fun time at the theater, see it, but don't expect anything like super great.
Don't do it without snacks,
Yeah.
is my advice.
Don't expect the messaging to be subtle or to really matter.
You heard it here first. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Don't spend your dollars on it. It doesn't matter, but it's not total dog shit.
Not total dog shit.
No. So go see it if you want.
Harry's going to kill us for going 30 minutes.
You're welcome, Harry. Love you. Lugovi.
Should have showed up. Shit is hot. Bye.
Bye.
Ah!